Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rudi and thank you so much for being here. I am very excited about today's video because I feel like it's not only for you, but it's also for me. Because I would say within the last week and a half, which, hi, I'm back from New York. If you didn't know, in my last video, I talked about the fact that I was in New York with Neutrogena. I should be posting little vlogs on YouTube Shorts from that shortly if they're not already live. And when I came back from New York to Nashville, it was fully fall in Nashville. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Like when I left, it was still very warm and the trees were green, and now I'm back. The trees are orange, they're so beautiful. And today it's like 55 degrees outside, so it is truly fall. As someone who has sensitive skin, especially when the weather changes, it can flare up with dryness or acne. I try to be very cognizant of the products that I am changing in my routine, and that is what this whole video is about. We're gonna talk about some, I would say 5 or 6 random products that I realized that I've been folding into my routine within the last few weeks as it's gotten colder, that has helped with my dry skin and has helped me with not only the dry skin, but making sure I'm not breaking out and that my skin is still glowing even when it's cold out. So if you're interested in that, or maybe you're just looking for some new dry skin recommendations, keep on watching. As I said, my name is Rudi. We talk about skincare, makeup, we do vlogs, we do hauls. We'll definitely be talking about the upcoming Sephora fall holiday sale. So subscribe. Also, guys, look at my nails. I just did them yesterday night. Are you kidding? They're so pretty. You're gonna have to tell me in the comments if you want to see a video of me doing my gel nails with the extensions or just gel, because those are 2 different things. Okay, anyways, very happy and excited to announce that this portion of the video is sponsored by Hero Cosmetics. Are you shocked? You shouldn't be shocked. I love working with Hero. I work with them almost every month or every other month on my channel to talk about some of their new product drops. Not always, but I can tell you this one is so good and you're going to love it. And I specifically wanted to talk about this launch and how I've been interchanging some of my acne care in the fall and using this. So this is the Hero Cosmetics Pimple Correct. You might be saying, Rudi, this looks like the lightning wand from Hero Cosmetics. It's not, it's different, and we'll talk about it. So this pen is specifically made for acne, deep under the skin acne, pimples that are not necessarily on the surface yet but are on their way before you would use a pimple patch on them. So when I say a pimple patch on them, what I mean is if you have an under the skin pimple that doesn't have a whitehead yet, putting a pimple patch on them is not necessarily going to do anything, because what a hydrocolloid pimple patch does, like the Mighty Patch, is it helps suck all of that goo and all of that sebum out of that area and that open wound to help heal it. But if it's not quite there yet, this is what you're gonna use instead. So this is a salicylic acid based gel style product. So the main ingredient in the Pimple Correct is salicylic acid. This has 2% salicylic acid, which means it's really going to go deep into the pore to clear out any gunk and bacteria in the skin. On top of salicylic acid, as another exfoliant, it includes lactic acid, which is a lighter form of exfoliation for the top level of the skin. So you're getting both. And on top of that, my third favorite ingredient in this product is azelaic acid, which is going to help with redness on the skin. So really it's giving you the triple threat of top layer exfoliation going into the pore to help with that acne and sebum while also helping with redness. So how you use the Pimple Correct is actually in the 3rd step in your routine if you are using a toner. If you're not using a toner, it could be in the 2nd step of your routine. So what you would do is cleanse your face, apply a hydrating toner or a thin, very thin product before you use a serum, and then you would use the very small wand area on that specific acne mark or on that specific pimple, and that is going to dry down a bit, and then you can go in with your moisturizers or your serums or your SPFs. So I've been using this on Reed because he has had a few different under the skin pimples come up recently since we've been traveling, and this is a great way for him to use an exfoliation product daily without applying an entire exfoliating toner to his entire face, because he has some areas that are drier than others. I also wanted to mention that the top is removable, so you're able to clean this as often as needed while taking care of your skin and making sure there's not bacteria in the actual applicator, which I thought was very, very thoughtful on their end. As usual, I do have a coupon code for the Pimple Correct. I will leave it up on the screen now. If you have any questions on this new launch from Hero, let me know in the comments down below. Highly recommend it, especially if you're feeling like you have those under the skin pimples and you want something before applying a pimple patch. Okay, next up, we're gonna talk about an oil cleanser. So especially in the winter and in the fall, I highly recommend using a nice oil cleanser to break down your skincare, your sunscreen, your eye makeup, all of that, instead of using your water-based cleanser twice. So typically in the summer, or if my skin is very oily, I may skip an oil cleanser and just go in with my regular cleanser on my face and maybe wash twice because I want to avoid extra oil on my face. But in the winter and in the fall, I highly recommend you try this one out. This is the Ginger Melt Oil Cleanser from Peach and Lily. This is the most luxurious first cleanse I've ever used. There are so many reasons why I love this one. First of all, it's already fully in oil, so you don't have to worry about getting out a balm style packaging, taking it out of the thing while you're in the shower, getting makeup in the actual product. Like, you don't have to worry about any of that. Not that I don't love cleansing balms, but this makes it a lot easier because it's already broken down into an oil form. It also has a pump, which means if you're in the shower, you can use it easily. It's just the absolute best. It has such a nice consistency to it. It's fragrance free, it's non-irritating, and it washes away so beautifully. I have noticed myself putting this in my routine more and more as it gets drier to really break down that makeup and also give my face a little massage before I go in with my water-based cleanser. I also recommend that you go in with a more gentle cleanser in the morning if you do wash twice a day. You can find them anywhere. Literally, I love the La Roche-Posay Hydrating Cleanser. I love the Aveeno Calm and Restore Cleanser, both really good for sensitive skin, especially in the colder months. But switch out your double cleanse right now with this. Just trust me, it will make a difference in your skin and it feels so nice. Now let's talk a little bit about exfoliating, although we already talked about it from our hero product. Let's say that you don't have necessarily any acne that you need to take care of, but you still feel like you have maybe dryness or flaking on the skin. If you want to avoid a chemical exfoliant, but you still want to have that nice, really, I don't know, soft, supple skin, this is what I recommend. This is the Yerba Mate Resurfacing Energy Facial from Youth to the People, and this is the finest, tiniest amount of physical exfoliation I've ever tried, and I love it. So this looks like it's a mask, but it's actually a paste that is like this thick paste of very, very, very small granules that helps physically exfoliate the top layer of your skin without disrupting your skin barrier. So when you use something like this, to me, this is most helpful in getting rid of dead skin or flaky skin on the surface, but it's not necessarily going to help with acne or wrinkles or things like that. I like to use this just to help the active look of my top layer of my skin, especially around my mouth and my chin where I tend to have dryness, especially when I wake up in the morning. This is great to use. Very, very tiny amount goes a long way. You don't need to use too much of it, and try not to use it more than once a week. But if you're like me and you don't break out quite as much in the winter, but you still want that nice supple, soft skin, try this. Okay, next up is a serum that I wanted to talk about that kind of is a moisturizer, kind of is a serum. This product is what I have decided to put into my routine in place of maybe like a more gel style serum, maybe like the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Serum, which I still love. But if I'm looking for that extra hydration, that extra plumpness to my skin, I'm going for the Strati Liquid Gold. As you can see, I really love this product. My husband also really loves this product. This is one of the most unique skincare products I've ever tried, and I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned it on my channel, and if I haven't, that is a damn travesty. So this is described as a lightweight skin strengthening moisturizer, and I would say if you have very oily skin, this could be used as a moisturizer. In the summer for me, I could get away with using this as a moisturizer, but the benefit of using it in the winter is layering this under your actual moisturizer and getting such great plumpness to your skin. This product has some amazing ingredients: niacinamide, rosehip oil, which is my favorite oil, sea buckthorn seed oil, panthenol, glycerin, squalene, ceramides. I mean, this is made for someone who is looking to help improve their skin barrier. If you're on tretinoin or an acne medication, this is going to help the dryness, the flakiness, all of that on your skin. This is like a holy grail product for me, especially in the winter, because it provides such hydration and such help to your dry and flaky skin barrier. So to get ahead of my skin becoming dry, I like to start to fold this in under my moisturizers so that by the time my skin is drier, this has already started to help and I'm not actually flaking off. I also love to use this under my Experiment mask, which I should have mentioned in this video, but it's downstairs and I'm too lazy to go get it. But my Experiment World mask, it's a silicone reusable mask, and you can use any serum you want underneath it, and I love using the Strati Liquid Gold because it literally keeps that product on your your skin, and because it has silicone on top of it, there's no way for it to evaporate into the air. So you're getting the most benefit from your product as long as possible until you take it off and you occlude it with a moisturizer. Although this could be used on its own with a mask because it does have some silicone style products in it, but you've got to try this. It's so good. Speaking of moisturizers, the moisturizer that I am using in conjunction with these products right now, it's one that I bring out every single time my skin starts to get dry, and it's one that I have talked about on this channel, I believe last year as a favorite by the end of the year, and that is the Milk Vegan Moisturizer. I know it's weird when makeup brands come out with skincare and skincare brands come out with makeup, but it's becoming more and more common every single day. I'm literally looking at this new Merit Beauty Great Skin Serum. If you're curious about that, let me know. But there are some that are really good and worth the hype and worth the money. And I think that the vegan line from Milk Makeup is absolutely worth the hype. This moisturizer is amazing. As you can see, I've already used quite a bit of it, over half, but it will last you for an entire season. First of all, I love the packaging. I think the color is so cool, but what's really special about this product is the formula and the feel of it. It is so luxurious and thick that I would almost consider this like between a moisturizer and a balm. So if you're someone like me and you actually don't like slugging, I just find that it gets all over my pillows, like it's a little bit messy. I do like to do it around my mouth, but if that's not for you, I would recommend trying the Milk Vegan Moisturizer because it literally feels as though you are slugging without slugging because it's so thick, moisturizing, beautiful on the skin. It gives an amazing glow and leaves your skin looking so plump, especially these two together. Like there's no need to slug when you have these two together because you've got some oils, you've got this thickness to the skin. Like it is the best combination for when your skin is dry. This is a very simple moisturizer, again, fragrance free, but it locks everything in. I also recommend you using this if you're on tretinoin or on an acne medication because it will lock everything in. It's amazing. I love it, and I use it every single night when my skin gets dry. I will probably have to buy a new one before it gets really cold out. The last thing that I want to talk about is unnecessary, but something that I've been doing, and I just wanted to share it with you because you might have this product and want to find ways to use it. And I don't believe I have talked about it with you all, and that is the Ilia C Beyond Triple Serum SPF 40. So I personally love this product, but I know that a lot of people wonder how to use this and how it's similar or different from their little skin tint, which I have. So Ilia does make a super serum skin tint SPF 40 that has a bit more of a shade range than this. This has 4 shades, and the whole thing with this is that it is an SPF that is encapsulated with vitamin C, which is very hard to do. So that was kind of what they went for with this, where this one has niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, squalene. But hear me out. The reason that I really like this is because I think it is the perfect topper for the end of your morning skincare. So I would not use this alone as an SPF. I do like to use this on top of other SPFs because it just doesn't give you enough product for you to really use it as an all over SPF if you're going out and about. However, to top off your SPF, it adds a tiny bit of coverage. It adds glow to the skin, and it just really gives you this overall really beautiful look while also adding a little bit of niacinamide, allantoin, vitamin C, and an extra boost of SPF to your skin. So once again, it comes in 4 shades, tones 1 through 4. I believe I'm in tone 2. No, I'm in tone 1, but I am tone 2 when it comes to summertime. But let me show you what this looks like. I already have my makeup on, so I'm gonna do it on my hand. It's not the best pump, like that's how much you get. So, you know, it takes me like 2 or 3 pumps, but look at this finish. Look at that. You see what I mean? It's like this beautiful glowy finish to the skin, but it feels absolutely weightless. It doesn't feel oily on the skin, and it leaves you with this beautiful glow. So I'm just saying, if you have this and you're not sure what to do with it, bust it out and put it on top of your SPF, and it's gonna lock in all the goodness that you put on your skin in the morning while giving you this beautiful glow and adding a little bit more SPF to your day. I don't see what's wrong with that. This is very expensive though, but if you're like me and you just like having a little luxury in your life and you like that look of the no makeup, really beautiful glow, I think you would really like that. It's a unique product. If you have the other skin tint, I'm not gonna say that you need both, but again, if you're a bougie king or queen and you wanna try something new, Try it. I would love to know down below what products you are folding into your fall routine because I'm always looking for more things. Of course, it's who I am. And I'd like to thank Hero for partially sponsoring this video. I'm so excited to talk about the Pimple Correct. Again, if you have questions on this product, let me know in the comments down below and I will see you guys in the next video really soon. Bye!